Hey guys, what's up? It's Kylie. Today's gonna be quite a bit different than the other vlogs I've been doing. I kind of wanted to do a bit of a sit-down story time, just be real with you. Not that my other videos aren't real, but it's very easy to look at people's lives online and see them smiling and just assume that their lives are perfect or this or that, but that is so far from true. I'm hoping me sharing what I'm about to share will help other people come forward, or at least help people realize that they're not alone. Gender aside, this sort of thing happens to people all the time, and it's just not okay. And a lot of time there's no justice in the situation, which is also super not okay. I hope that this helps. I don't know how it would, but I figured I could either sit here and feel sorry for myself about what happened, or I could use my story to try to make something positive come out of it. If I have even one person reach out to me and be like, hey, I went through the same thing, can I talk about it with you? That's one life. I want to do that. I want to reach people through my channel. I want to be real with people. I want people to know that they matter. You matter. So this story is based off of why I left college. I was in college a couple months ago, going all well at first. I befriended a guy, long story short, who was very abusive. I know you hear a lot about relationships being abusive and like romantic relationships and stuff, but this was just proof that friendships can be just as abusive. We became friends really quickly. Started off as little things, like he would push me a little too hard or grab my wrists a little too tightly, and then it started to turn into him physically hitting me in the face or in the head or other places, shoving me into walls. It was really horrible. When I came forward about it to one teacher that I had confided in, as soon as we were about to go talk to the dean a couple hours after that meeting, there was this big chapel room full of so many people, like most students were there, so hundreds of people, and he saw me standing with this teacher and he walked over and grabbed me and like not aggressively grabbed me, but like I told him to stay away and I said no, and I was very obviously not comfortable, and he kept coming and he didn't take no for an answer until a teacher stepped between us. Right before coming forward, he began stalking me all over campus, and it's a small campus. Again, this is my first time, like a ferry ride away from home, my first year of college ever, and I befriended someone who hit me and somehow made it feel like it was my fault. For example, one time he backhanded me across the face and then bought me a sword or chocolates or something. What almost felt worse than what he initially did was the fact that most of that school turned their backs against me. It just felt like I was completely alone and that I overreacted the whole thing. There were very few people that were nice to me after that, if I'm being completely honest, and so I wound up leaving because no one was doing enough, and he's still there, he's still a student there. Probably get into more details another day, but aside from him making me feel small, the school also made me feel very small, and like I didn't have a voice that mattered. Even going to people crying every day that he was not abiding by the on-school restraining order, I wasn't being heard. I just couldn't take it anymore. Life was too short, and I was paying thousands of dollars to be in a place where I can't even go to class half of the time because he's stalking around. I didn't eat for a long time. I didn't do anything because I was scared of him. And when you're not heard, even after coming forward, it makes you feel even more unsafe. And I didn't fully know what he was capable of. That's a little brief note on my school experience and why I left college. If you guys want to hear more, please comment below, and especially if you guys are going through the same sort of thing, or have gone through the same sort of thing and felt like your voice doesn't matter, I'm telling you right now that your voice does matter. You matter, and those actions that someone else takes towards you are not your fault. You can't control what they do, but you can control how you deal with it. Fight for yourself and get out of that situation now.